What's up guys, it's me again, CrushedPixel. Everyone knows these creatures which sneak up from behind and destroy parts of your buildings. No, I'm not talking about the Enderman. I'm talking about the green ones, the creepers. Recently I've wondered how much TNT is actually stuffed inside of one of these creepers so that they can explode with their full power. And in this video, I'm going to scientifically prove that Mojang has deceived us all of the time with creepers. To know how much TNT can actually fit inside one of the creepers, we have to do some measurements. I assume that only the body of creepers can be stuffed with TNT because they have to have some sort of brain, right? So as you can see, the body of a creeper is 12 by 4 by 8 pixels big. And as we know from block textures, 16 pixels equal 1 cubic meter. So if we divide these values by 16, what we get is that the creeper is 0.75 by 0.25 by 0.5 meters big. Side note to all of the Americans out there, use the metric system. Seriously, it's awesome. But let's get back to creepers. The explosion radius of a creeper is 3 blocks, while the explosion radius for TNT is 4 blocks. But there is a case in which the explosion radius of creepers can actually be doubled, and this is when a creeper gets struck by a lightning. Since the looks of a creeper don't actually change except for some static fields being around him, I assume that the lightning simply increases the power of the TNT inside of the creeper. Therefore, the explosion power of a creeper is actually 1.5 times as big as the explosion power of TNT. But since TNT has a volume of 1 cubic meter and the creeper has less space, which is actually 0.09375 cubic meters, the TNT inside of a creeper has to have a higher density than the TNT in a block of TNT. So let's actually calculate how much higher the density is. So if we divide the 1 cubic meter that a TNT block has by the volume of a creeper body and multiply it with 1.5, then we get an astounding value of 16. This means that the TNT inside of a creeper is 16 times as explosive as normal TNT that we can craft. Just imagine gathering that stuff from several creepers, stuffing it into a block with the volume of 1 cubic meter, and you'll get immense explosions with a radius of 64 blocks. Just imagine somebody placing such a block next to your house. I would immediately rush out there with an ocean of water just in my pockets. But how expensive would that stuff actually be? Since it's 16 times as explosive as TNT, we have to assume that it requires 16 times as much gunpowder as normal TNT. The crafting recipe for a normal block of TNT requires 5 gunpowder. Therefore, 1 cubic meter of creeper TNT would require 16 times 5 equals 80 gunpowder. That's more than a stack. So finally we can calculate how much gunpowder a creeper should actually drop. Because we know that a creeper has 0.09375 cubic meters of TNT stored inside of his body. If we multiply this number with 80, we get a number of 7.5 gunpowder, which a creeper should actually drop. But what does a creeper actually give to us? In the best case, it's 2 gunpowder. In the worst case, it's 0 gunpowder. So either Steve is very bad at looting corpses containing a highly explosive substance, or Mojang has lied to us all of the time. But seriously, in my opinion, it would be pretty cool if creepers could drop a few more gunpowder. 3 gunpowder would be okay for non-charged creepers, but I think if you somehow manage to kill a charged creeper, 5 gunpowder would be a good reward. But that's just my opinion. Of course, you can leave your thoughts down below in the comments, and if you like this sort of video on my channel, feel free to give a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!